What we do here is go back.
Yeah, good mate. Thanks for having me.
Who went the hardest in the celebrations?
I can't say myself, can I?
You sort of almost got to tell yourself that you're a big game player or a big finals player. And so somehow I thought, well, just because I play well as a 13-year-old, I have to play well in the grand final.
Me and Cogs are a couple of good WA boys, and we do get a bit affectionate with each other, always giving each other kisses and stuff. Nah, not really, just, a manly kiss on the cheek every now and then.
Yes, g'day guys, welcome back to the Bray and Ethan podcast, episode 97, powered by Skin Bro for 2023, and Hat Locker, who have surprisingly, Ethan, I didn't expect to say this.
It's a lovely gift.
It is a lovely gift. Scotty Pippen.
New mascot.
Yeah, he's the new mascot. I reckon we'll have Scotty Pippen in the studio for every episode for the rest of the year, at least, probably next year as well.
Yeah.
In
Might
the
have to get
USA.
the actual Scotty in as well to compliment it if we can, but doubt that'll ever happen.
That would be a dream, wouldn't it?
Just put that back nicely.
Needs to sit.
Well, back-to-back Dockers in the studio, Bray.
Yes.
So in a matter of days, less than a week, it's a really, busy period for the Hale/Freo boys with the alignment, with the grand final this Sunday. To sum it up, as it says on the club website, what this player lacks in size, he makes up in talent. He wears the number 45 on Freo's list. Conrad Williams. Conrad, welcome.
Yeah, g'day boys, how's it going?
Yeah, good.
It's a handy little line.
Yeah, you might be the first Conrad ever in the AFL, by the way. I saw some stuff saying, is this guy the first Conrad ever? How does that make you feel? If that is true, I can't think of anyone else.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Any, is that what everyone calls you? Any nicknames?
Cadillac or Caddy's going around the club.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, you grew up around Kununurra and Halls Creek. How was life in those places, and were you always playing footy?
It was good back then. Just always had a footy or basketball in hand. Just always playing sport, but running around.
Yeah, the weather's pretty hot up there as well. So
Yeah, 40 plus almost every day.
yeah. And Tena Mzungu scouted you for Freo's NGA. Can you remember what that was like when you met him and I guess became part of the NGA?
Yeah, it was huge. Like when we first got told that Tendai and the NGA boys was coming up to Kununurra for a training session, it was we all got pretty excited.
Yeah. Did you follow Freo?
Yeah. I grew up supporting Freo.
Yeah. What about like in the academy? I know people probably know about it, but for those who don't, like, what do you do in the academy? Like, what can you do? What can't you do in terms of being part of the club? And what did you learn most?
Well, like you can they all fuck.
Sorry, take your time.
We have like training sessions throughout the year. When you're younger, you play against the West Coast Academy.
Yeah, that is a thing.
Yeah.
Little derby.
Yeah, little derby. And I learned it's just like how they play footy up or down here in Perth. It's very different to
Professional.
up north. Yeah.
There's like a lot in it as well, because I guess they have like proper coaches. You go in through proper training sessions, I guess, as well, hitting the gym as well, and the pretty elite facilities. Hey?
Yeah. And especially up there, it's just like more kick and run footy, but here it's more like techniques and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, moving to Perth, you came to Hale to finish off school, your schooling life. How was it boarding there and then graduation last year?
It was elite. Loved boarding there with all your mates. Pretty much lived with them for 3.5 years I went there for.
Yeah. Were you an ATAR kid or general?
General.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the way.
It's a pretty would be a pretty proud place to be. Obviously, guys like Neil Erasmus, who's at the club now, and that, so would have been pretty cool.
Yeah, it was.
Would have been an honour.
Yeah.
And a lot of those boys also played for Claremont, who were at Hale, which they still do, and that's where you sort of made more of a name for yourself in the Colts. How did you enjoy last year at Tigerland and balancing those commitments with PSA? I think you probably played more PSA, but how was it with PSA and Colts?
Yeah, no, well, it was pretty smooth because I guess Colts and PSA, they like Claremont, Geordie and all was pretty smooth with us playing PSA all year, and then whenever we can play Colts.
Did you like playing PSA every week and missing out on Colts games?
Wasn't ideal in the draft year,
Yeah.
but PSA was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and like you're getting a a later time start.
Yeah.
And a lot more people getting down to support you, and it's a bit of a better atmosphere, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, talking about your draft year, how cool was it to play last year for WA, and obviously some of the boys that got drafted with you? Must have been pretty cool to play alongside them and representing the state.
Yeah, it was sick. Played the shit.
I've lost Scotty Pippen.
This table is pretty fragile, so.
Well, played there in under 17 and 18 was it two elite years for me.
Yeah.
And then like playing alongside like Ruben Jimby and all those boys that went high draft picks. Yeah.
So yeah, it's traveling and that sort of thing as well. Because there was a bit of hype about you coming into 2022 after a strong 17 year playing state. So was the draft like always a goal? If you were to think back at the start of last year, I know it's a bit of a while to think back, but was the draft always a thing coming into your draft year? Like, was that the main goal?
Yeah. The main goal was getting drafted.
Yeah. And it seems like you have some good relationships with those boys from other AFL clubs and in that draft year. Still staying in touch with those boys?
Yeah. Well, we all built like a pretty good relationship with us boys across the whole year.
Even with the guys who were in this year's draft crop, a year younger, there seemed to be some good chemistry there.
Yeah. So like with Clay Hall, Riley Hardman, like Dan Curtin playing as an underager. Yeah, we still like good mates with them and all.
Yeah. And
I was going to say, what's it like being obviously a PSA school in a draft year like that, and you're playing with other guys from other schools like Ruben Jimmy, example, obviously a Wesley product. What's it like mingling with them? Is there heaps of banter or stuff that happened?
Yeah, there was a lot of
bit awkward at the start.
There's banter on the field, of course. Yeah,
because the rivalries are big in PSA footy,
it is
more than I guess Colts footy, so could have been a little bit awkward.
Have any of the boys like reached out to you like for advice from the year younger now that they're going through a process that you were sort of going through? Or do you, I don't know, maybe guys just keep away from footy when they can, talking about that?
Yeah, I'd probably guess so, just like stay away from footy a bit.
Yeah. And I understand like some NGA and rookie players are told that they will be drafted before it happens. Was that the case for you? Like how long before did you know?
I knew like a couple hours before I got drafted. The Freo boys ranked me up.
Yeah.
And said, they was going to take me as a rookie.
Yeah.
Now, was the day, I guess, you were picked up, was that also your 18th birthday?
Yeah, it was.
So that there couldn't have been any other better 18th birthday present than that. So what was it like? Obviously, you would have been with family and friends. So what was the emotion like on that day?
Well, I was in a car driving, and then my phone was buzzing. And I'm like, what's happening? Didn't even know I got drafted at the time. I was like, I looked at my phone like, congrats. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, congrats, what for?
So you had no idea when it happened?
I was in the car driving to going to have lunch with the family.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, that would have been full of emotion, like, just thinking back to 18th birthday. Like, the 18th birthday is big enough as it is, let alone, like, your boyhood dream coming true, man. Like, that would have been insane.
Yeah, emotions was going through the roof back then.
But having spent time around the place and using the facilities in the NGA, do you feel like that was able to help you settle in? And how was that first pre-season?
Yeah, first pre-season was like pretty tough, but we got managed a bit, so like 50% in pre-season. But it helped me settle in a lot better, especially with like Tender being development coach and all, and knowing him.
Because you're already like part of the club, sort of like pretty much.
Did
anyone take you under their wing?
Yeah, there's like as a winger, Nathan O'Driscoll. Yeah, like done a lot of he taught me like the wing structures and all that stuff, and then like all the boys just like getting around us young boys coming into the club.
It's good. Well, we asked the same question to Tom Emmett last week about, I guess, the lifestyle of an AFL player. Has anything surprised you or shocked you so far about being in the system?
I guess just like when you train and just like a lot of media everywhere.
Yep.
Training.
Cameras everywhere.
Yeah. Not. And just like pretty much making AFL or making footy your like day-to-day thing. Yeah.
Well, last week Tom said he was sort of a bit footied out. Heaps of footy throughout the year. He just wants a break from it.
Yeah. No,
Are you getting the same sort of, I guess, feeling at the moment late in the season?
yeah, I am getting more and more tired.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's been a big year.
yeah,
It
massive.
has been. And with you said, like, with the cameras and stuff, like, you know, obviously, like, you'd expect it to be sort of that way, but, like, you can't take a moment to sort of, I don't know, I don't want to say you can't relax, but just, like, you would feel the pressure all the time on you, like, cameras, like, and that sort of thing would probably be a lot, especially as a first-year player.
Yeah, it's like when you're out training, like first time we ran out and trained, it was like just big cameras, like news and all of that. We're like, oh shit.
Have you done, like, much, like, press conferences and that? Have they, like, do they media train you in that?
Yeah, we had a media training early in the year. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully that's well. You've spoken pretty well so far, so probably can give credit to that. Has there been like a surreal moment that has stood out to you to make you pinch yourself? Whether that's like signing your first autograph to fans that might have come along to training or anything else as a professional footballer, like any surreal moments that stand out?
Yeah, well, like when we first got drafted, the next day we went down, like the 1 to 4 year boys went down south for a footy clinic.
Yep.
To like different schools, and that was surreal.
Yeah,
Yeah, just like everyone just like, oh shit.
yeah. Dockers players are here.
Yeah. And like obviously like watching and supporting Fifey and Sonny Walters when I was growing up, and like, you know, training alongside of him and all.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big moment.
You don't want to like fangirl too much because they're now your teammate, but like you can't be like you can't be faulted if you are. I guess I'd be doing it.
Yeah.
And I think I saw the other day that they're the only two left that played in that grand final,
Yeah, they are.
which is crazy. Like, you would have been a young kid like we were
Yeah,
watching
it.
Freo, and like now they're the only two players left, which is kind of hard to believe.
Yeah, it is.
All of them have moved on and whatnot. But I guess you have a pretty decent amount of time away from the club throughout the year. So I guess what have you been doing in your spare time when you're not training at footy? Are you going on the beach or are you playing video games?
Going
Playing
for
basketball?
playing NBA 2K24
Yeah.
Fortnite, and I'm just like going on little walks on the beach because
Yep.
I'm living in Cotswold. So
Nice.
just there.
Enjoying the spot?
Yeah, elite spot.
Yeah. We close to the beach up north at home?
Nah,
No?
far away.
Yeah, okay. I
Yeah.
couldn't tell you exactly where they are off the top of my head.
And
So-
yeah, in like we kind of touched on it, but like with that schedule in season, I imagine it'd be very like hectic. What's the schedule like? Like training, how many times a week and that sort of thing.
Well, we're at the club pretty much like 4 or 5 days a week. Just like recovery Monday, either Tuesday off, and then Wednesday main training, and then a bit of touch, captain runs, and all that.
I just wanted to bring something up as well. You probably think, oh, this guy has so much, like, I have so much time to just like find these things. But I was just like looking through Instagram, like, you know, who's following you and stuff. Nat Fife only follows, I think, less than 100 people. You are one of them. That's just felt nice.
Yeah, when I saw his follow request like came back through, I like, oh shit.
Yeah. I always wondered that, like, when first players come to do they like meet up, say, hey, follow me back, sort of thing, with like high profile ones? I've always wondered that.
Nah, well, I know, it just popped up on my Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Say that.
Well, Freo have a really strong Indigenous focus and history. What's it like being part of that culture with guys like Sonny, as we said, I guess, as mentors in that space? Because one thing that Freo have done, like, since its history is just like embrace the Indigenous culture really well.
Yeah, no, it's been very good, especially with like Sonny and Alex Pease being the captain of the footy club.
Yeah.
It's been like very good, yeah.
Well, now that you've got a full year under your belt of being an AFL listed player, what's the goals for 2024? And I guess, we'll start there and maybe go beyond 2024.
Well, probably like do a big pre-season, off-season, put a bit of weight on myself, and then, play a bit more league games,
Yep,
and then see how it goes from there.
sure.
Definitely. And after spending some time in the reserves at Peel, you debuted for the league and played 5 in a row before finals, which is something everyone has to earn. Like, regardless of whether you're on an AFL list, you still have to earn that. How have you found the balance between league and resis this year at Peel?
There's a big step up for sure in comparing league and resis. But like when I first played league in Jero, like all the boys like Brady Gray, like all the old boys, and the Freo boys like Trev Corley and all just like build my confidence like high, which like helped me perform. I think I played pretty good there.
Yeah, backed you in.
Yeah.
That's good.
What was that like? First league game, and you're technically, I guess, living the life of like flying away to play a game, fly in, fly out. Yeah, how was that?
Nah, that was pretty sick. Yeah, it was good. Good experience.
Yeah,
It's like,
it was a massive crowd, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Joe?
there was
Was
pretty
that the
big.
biggest crowd you've ever played in front of?
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
And yeah, you versed Claremont in there. Not that game, I don't think, but in between in those league games, was it weird pulling on the teal jumper to verse your old waffle side?
Yeah, it was a bit weird. Yeah, especially like playing like when I played Resis against Claremont, especially like with all my mates playing.
Yeah,
Resis is like that was a bit weird. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And I guess Hugh Davies is in a similar boat as well.
Yeah.
From Claremont straight to
Straight to field.
there would have been a bit of lip out there. I imagine a bit of back and
Yeah.
forth.
especially if you got heaps of mates down there playing. Well, what's the feeling been like? Obviously, the time of recording, we're 4-5 days out from the Waffle Grand Final, but this will come out after
Once
the Grand
again.
Final. Yep. So, guess what's the hype been like for this game, and are you any sniff of playing?
Sniff of playing. I'm gonna be emergency, but the hype like yesterday at training all was like just like energy level and all been up with the boys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially sending out Wilson and Collier, with their time at Freo coming to an end. That's probably a driving factor to go all the way.
Guys have been playing pretty good. They've been playing pretty good footy as well.
Yeah.
I think what was the win on the weekend against
20
Subi? It was like
24
20 odd
points.
points, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Pretty good win.
Zuby
Yeah,
came back
footy.
a bit, but there was a big crowd there.
Yeah,
It was good
there
atmosphere.
Yeah, that was a surprise when I saw like how much people was down
Yeah.
there watching. Yeah.
Especially in Mandurah as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone. I think I saw the waffle they were promoting. Like the trains are running every 10 minutes for people to get down there.
Yeah.
They were driving people to get down there. It's pretty cool to see.
And how do you go being emergency? Like, is it hard to watch with the 12 Dockers maximum allowed? Because we're saying off air, like, you'd probably be in if that rule wasn't in place, but we understand obviously why it is in place. So how do you go being emergency?
It is a bit hard not playing, but like again, like being the youngest at the club, and I'm probably one of the youngest at Peel. Just pretty
Happy to
much,
be there.
Yeah, happy to be there and be around that environment, being around the league environment.
Still have to bring your gear to Optus just in case.
So we had a warm up.
Yeah, wait for a warm up.
But there's heaps of like experience and knowledge that I guess, especially out of this weekend, that you can take out
Yeah,
and like take it into next year, because who knows, that could be you next year as well.
yeah. No, there will be a lot of learning
Yeah.
from this week.
For sure.
Especially- yeah, 18 as well. Like, you're so young. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Well, the formalities have wrapped up for Freo this year, as in the AFL club, not obviously the Waffle guys, obviously still going at it. But plans for the off-season, you had the best and fairest last week.
Yeah.
Sort of everything's wrapped up apart from the Peel stuff. So any plans for the off-season?
Not really. Probably just go to Broome, go do the Kimberley Nines up there,
Yep.
and come back and chill. Yeah.
Very nice. Nice and relaxed. Instagram Q&As, thanks to Skimbro and Hat Locker. Decent amount sent through. See if there's any stitch-ups in here. But first one from Kate_Reed. Even though it was only a pre-season, what was it like pulling on the purple in a game against Adelaide?
Oh, that was elite. I love that. Playing with the Freo Dockers jersey. Yeah, it was a very good experience. Loved it.
Yeah, that was the 6 or 8 quarter game.
Yeah,
wasn't
like 8, pretty sure.
There was heaps of Peel guys as well filling in.
Yeah,
Because
there
obviously
was.
not every single player can play 8 quarters of footy. So yeah,
No.
you would have had, like, us probably, I'm guessing some of the Resi guys that you would have played some footy with at Peel this year played in that game.
Yeah,
as
there
well.
was a few Resis and league boys that was there. They also filled in for the Crows boys because they do
Yeah.
not have enough.
Saw
knowledge.
that.
I swear like they were making up rules as it happened with that whole thing, because I remember West Coast played against Port Adelaide. I don't know if it was the same day. And I remember like they like because it was on Fox, right? They televised the like the first game with
Yeah.
like I guess all the
players.
starting players, and then like the second game, and then like I swear they cut it off like halfway through the second game. Like they just
Yeah,
like,
they did that
just-
with the Eagles game. I think they did it all the way through with Freo and Adelaide.
Yeah.
I think 'cause I remember watching it. and I was like, oh, there's Luke Paulson running around.
and the second one at Freo, like they were like the commentators or whatever might have been talking, but like not about the game that was happening, about the other game. And in the background, that game was happening. It was just like so like,
Yeah, it was.
and the clubs were making up the rules of how many quarters and how long they
every
wanted to go.
every game was different that weekend.
Yeah.
Like some were 4, some were 6, some were 8. It was pretty.
Did you even wear like your proper numbers?
Well, I can't even remember, to be
We
honest.
just chucked on a jersey that was
Yeah.
available.
Nah, I think we did wear
Yeah.
proper numbers.
Apart from the Peel boys who just took whatever.
Yeah.
Michael F _ Good one here. How did you find your first Freo Best and Fairest? Did you ask any of the other boys to be your date?
Nah, first week medal was very good. Loved it. Didn't really ask anyone to be my date.
How long did you how long did it take you to get the suit on? How long did you get ready before? Just a quick 5
Yeah,
minutes?
just straight away. Had a shower,
Yeah.
suit.
Yeah. I'm assuming this is Benson Williams. 1. Which brother is the best football player?
I'll say Vaughan. The brother is just 2 years older than me.
Okay.
How many siblings do you have?
I have 4 brothers, 1 sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oscar Hine Vaston, a regular sender in of questions after being a guest or even before, but do you wear a special pair of jocks on game day?
On game day, I'll probably wear like the Gatorade budgies.
Okay.
Gatorade budgies?
Yeah.
Really? How'd you get them? Is that like an official Gatorade product or is it custom?
Nah, just like, I really don't know how I got it. I think you got sent to the club.
Yeah. Lucky
Pretty
pants.
Yeah.
Liam.u15, opinion on Hale's dining hall food.
Shit. It's average.
Average.
I thought that might have been like the question, like what it was.
So that's the boarding house
Yeah.
food. Yeah. Average.
Probably leave that there. Don't want to go into too much.
Nah, don't want to say too much.
Tommy _ Gamble 17. What's the family you're staying with like?
So I'm staying with family called Quinlivingston. And they're a very nice family. Love them.
Looking after you.
Yeah.
Blake Whitehead _. How is boarding with Kyle Wilcox?
Carl Woodcox is he's good, very good mate of mine. Funniest guy. Very funny.
You would have like learned a lot being boarding and then living with the family. Now like, probably has prepared you pretty well living with other people and that.
Yeah, it did. Boarding helped me a lot. Especially like living away from home and living away from parents and family.
Yeah.
That probably would have made living with a host family a lot easier.
Yeah,
Like,
it did.
Yeah, living sort of out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Naomi Quinney, couple here to finish off. Why are you afraid of sharks?
That's my host family there. Never grew up around the beach, to be honest.
Yeah. I'm not.
I don't think anyone's not afraid of sharks. Like,
Exactly. it's pretty harsh. Like, I'll admit I'm scared of sharks.
yeah.
I won't get in the water if I know there's a shark around. Again from Naomi, who is your AFL idol and why?
It's probably like 5 for Sonny Walters. Just grew up watching them and seeing what they do this year and like how they prepare and all.
And you're taking like, I guess you've been learning from them behind the closed doors and on the training track.
Yeah.
That'd be a massive help for you.
Yeah. Just see how they like go about things.
Because that's the thing, like, obviously you can get some sort of access as, like, an outside fan of what they do. Most of the time you're just seeing them, what they do on the weekend. They get, like, 30 touches, kick a few goals, but you don't see, like, the work behind that.
Yeah, leading up to the game.
Yeah, like, people are like, oh, Nat 5 Brownlow medalist. But, like, you don't get to see what he did to reach that. You just see the outcome.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right,
Quiz time.
quiz time.
Ooh.
You looking forward to this?
Yeah.
Well, we'll have a look at our leaderboard. Tommy Emmett got, I guess, the pass score last week of 10 out of a possible
14.
14. Yeah, that's right. highest so far is Riley Harbin and Luke Kelly and Ashton Ferreira. They're all sitting on 12. And there's a lot of
Couple Claremont boys below them.
Dan Curtin, Zach Main-Waring, Sam Van Ryan. Any other Claremont boys in there? Just about it.
Zane.
Oh, yep, Zane. I'm not even going to give you a crack at his last name again. I've done it once and I don't need to do it again. We'll move on. Question number 1. Same question for everyone. So if you've done your research, you'll know what this is. What is your height and weight on, I guess, the AFL / Dockers website?
I guess I will 183. Probably says 60, 64.
184 and 65.
Jeez.
Have you grown? What did you say? So what did you say? 183?
Yeah.
And you said 64.
Right. So maybe you've either shrunk or you've grown, depending on when this was recorded.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, 0 from 1.
Yeah. Number 2, how many reserves games did you play for Peel before your league debut?
14.
Was that including pre-season games?
Is it? Yeah.
This one, no. So this question, not including preseason games. That's a good point.
Well, I'll say 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. That's why I just had to
Yeah,
check there
yeah,
because
yeah.
that would make sense
Yeah.
if our reserves games were counted. But
We're on the
it did
board.
say 11. Yep, we're on the board. 1 from 2. Outside the Eagles, boys, you versed every other week. Outside of the Eagles, boys, you versed every other Waffle team twice personally throughout the year. Apart from one team who you versed just once, who was that team? So you played a team once.
And everyone else, apart from the Eagles, you played twice.
Yeah.
Is that
Waffle.
in any level?
Any level, yeah.
Yeah.
Played once.
Done pretty well to see the best side of every team. Like best,
Yeah.
first everyone.
Perth Demons?
No.
Apparently it's Swan Districts.
Really? Damn.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Was that early or late in the year?
Played against Swanies once.
Was that at the end of the year? Last round?
No, I got dropped for that one.
Oh, okay.
Played early in the year against Rezzies.
Yeah. So we're 1 from 3.
1 from 3.
Number 4. What is your most amount of touches in any game for Peel this year? Any level.
19 or 18?
17.
Oh, yeah.
Getting so close. I'm so tempted to give these, but I don't want
To be
to go against
controversial.
the integrity of the leaderboard. 1 from
1
4.
from 4. Question number 5. How many other players on Freo's list are from the Kimberley?
So list this year.
This
so
year.
if they've been
2022.
Yeah.
Me and Roy, so 2. And then if you count Liam Henry's families from
That's 3.
Fitzroy.
I want to get your score up. There's one more. So
4, Joel Hamling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
over there. 2.
2 from 5. Question number 6.
What is your player rating in AFL 23?
Shit. I'll say 64.
67, yeah. Down rating yourself. Underrating yourself. Do you play it?
Nah.
Haven't got it?
Nah.
I know a lot of the boys when it first happened were so keen to see this. Score
I remember
play with
just
themselves.
about every single younger player's Instagram story as soon as the game came out, they were all playing and playing as themselves.
Yeah, I saw that.
2 from
2 from 6. We need to push
Take
up
your
the
time
leaderboard.
as well if you want. You can think about these ones.
Question number 7. Before this year, when was the last time Freo had a number 45 on their list?
Oh, when was Toby Watson?
Is the name?
I was gonna say if you want to name who it was, we probably could count that.
Toby
Okay.
Watson was.
Toby Watson?
Do you want to have
Yeah.
a crack at the year?
I'll say 2019.
Close. 2020.
2020.
No, that's a point though.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
count it.
3 from 7.
3 from 7. Out of your 5 league games for Peel, name the team you received your only free kick against. Personally.
What are you doing for the umpires not to like it?
I don't think he gave him any away, though, to be fair. So
probably, I don't even know what team. Must be my second league game. Maybe West Perth.
Or it's A Perth. Well, if that,
East Perth?
Yes, there we
do you
go.
want to count? Okay.
We'll count
We'll
that.
count it.
4 from 8.
4 from 8.
Question number 9, second last. What was the centimetres, mark? So what was the centimetre mark you reached in last year's vertical jump test at the combine where you finished second? So how high did you get?
Like running jump or straight up?
Vertical.
So it's straight up.
Yeah.
Damn. Probably like 45.
45.
I don't even know.
That's
Pretty much double
yeah.
it.
89.
89.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
There was a lot of tests, to be fair.
Yeah.
Can't think that far back.
All right. So we're 4 from 9. Potential 5 points up for grabs
Yeah.
here, which we need.
Hopefully we don't get to the bottom of the leaderboard, but confident we won't. So this is a who am I? So it's basically someone related to, not necessarily like at Freo, but just like where you've been sort of thing.
Yeah.
Could be someone in the AFL, etc. So it's just like a line at a time, but like it starts off not revealing much. So just the birthday first. You get 3 guesses.
Yeah.
At just the birthday. If you get the birthday somehow, 5 points. The next line, 4 points. Reveal more. Next line, 3 points, 2 points, 1 point. And then if we get to 1 point, that's the end of it.
Yeah.
So, I was born on the 22nd of November 2002. Some wild guesses if you want to take some. 3.
Wait, is it like just in the AFL or anyone?
I'll say they are in the AFL.
27 2002. 2002.
You can take a wild guess, as I said. If not, we can move on. But again, that's only 4 points for the next part.
I would say Rhett Bezza.
Good guess. It's not. 2 more guesses on this, or do you want to move on?
Yeah, move on.
Okay.
We didn't even know.
For 4 points, I played at Wembley Downs, where you also spent time.
Harry? Oh, wait. Any play in AFL? With George Yardis?
Good guess. It's not.
Is there another guess? Or?
Yeah, we'll give you one more guess for this bit, for that bit. So,
We need this.
22nd of November 2002, played at Wembley Downs, where you also spent time.
It's not with George Yardis.
Would this player, I'll see if it's, this player be All Australian?
No.
No, it wasn't in the squad.
Don't think so, no.
Damn, 2 months. I can't even think. of
Move
anyone.
forward.
Yeah.
Okay, we're down to the 3 points. So what was your score for this? 5 or 4?
So no, that was for 8 points. Now we're going for 7 points.
Okay. So played at Wembley, where you also spent time, but I played at a different waffle club to Claremont before being drafted in 2020.
At the same time?
No, so drafted in
Okay.
2020. I'm happy to say the club was Subiaco as well. (2020).
Oh. Let's see.
Not a super high pick, not really wasn't really talked about to get picked up.
You're doing pretty well. What if we gave a hint for what state?
Well, I guess the next bit is that.
No, yeah, we'll go to the
Okay.
next bit.
For 2 points.
2 points.
Cannot.
I've recently requested a trade back to WA, specifically the Eagles.
Oh, Tyler Brockman.
Correct.
Yeah, there we go. We got there. But unfortunately, that was only for 2 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, that only takes us to 6.
You're not right on the. You're not alone on the bottom. I'll say that. You're equal Toby McCook from South Freo on 6.
Yeah.
And I think we were pretty lenient to get that. We were pretty
No,
lenient.
we
but
helped him.
Yeah,
We
we
helped
did help you. The last bit of that was I'm a small forward, so. But I didn't even, to be honest, I didn't even know he was from Wembley. Didn't even know you were from Wembley until it happened. Did you even play any game? Did you play games at Wembley?
Yeah, I played year 9 and year 10.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I played in grand final year 10, but we lost.
Yeah.
Oh, stiff.
Yeah.
Hopefully the turntables can turn this weekend. Hey?
Yeah.
Good
Yep.
deal.
Yeah,
That's a
so
good
I
opportunity.
that bit at the end, like requesting a trade back, it should be
Yeah.
an Eagle in the coming month or so.
Mm.
But yeah, six,
6, not bad.
it's not bad.
Not bad at all. Well, we've got some handy gifts to give to you from our lovely friends at Skinbro and Hat Locker, Conrad. So appreciate you coming on, and make sure you can use 20% at both skinbro.com and hatlocker.com.au if you're
Yeah.
looking for
Not just hats as well.
Yep, bobbleheads as well. Well, no, they're not called
Scotty.
bobbleheads. They're called
Big head.
big, I don't know, the
Yeah.
boxes over there. I can't remember the name. What they're actually called, pop heads or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, pop heads. That's the one. I was
All
thinking.
sports as well, I reckon. I think not all
Yeah.
sports, but like
And if you
not just
want-
basketball.
If you, obviously this will come out early, grand final week for the AFL. If you need to support one of the teams playing, you can quickly go to Hat Locker and
Can.
get a handy hat. So if Brisbane make the granny, you're sorted with this cord hat.
Yeah, they're lovely.
It's very handy. So check out hatlocker.com.au for some hats for grand final day if you need some. Of course, you can give us 5 stars or subscribe on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, whatever. And if we're on all platforms, Ethan.
Yeah, we are. It's been a busy year, but hoping some good guests along the way,
Yes.
as well as some returning ones as we, I don't know, go through that period of like post AFL, but like off season. It is easy to get boys in, so
Yeah. Well, you're off to Bali,
I am.
so we'll
Hence
try
why-
sort something out for grand final week.
Yeah.
If not, we'll see you next time.
Thanks, Conrad.
All good. See you, boys.